In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. You know that Muslims at the time of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, they were the most superior people in the whole of the world. And that's why, you know, that a nation which was known as the least developed, as the least cultured, became the most dominant in the whole of the world. After the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Sayyidina Abu Bakr Siddiq became the ruler, Amir al Mu'mineen, and then after that, Sayyidina Umar Bin Alkhitab. During the rule of Sayyidina Umar Bin Alkhitab, the many of the countries were conquered by the Muslims. Many of the countries, including the two superpowers that time, including the both superpowers of that time, Rome or Iran, and Kasr Kasra, it was called at that time. After conquering Kasr, Rome, Roman Empire, and then there was a companion of Prophet, Umar bin Alas. He became the governor of those areas which were earlier the Rome, Roman Empire area. And then Amr bin Alas remained the governor for some of the time over there. When he returned, he told certain great merits of these people. Amr bin Alas was impressed by these merits, virtues of those people. And once he was saying that these people, like other people, if at all they are in trouble, obviously they will panic. But after only some of the time, they will start a self accountability. Why did this happen? How could it have been prevented? Who is responsible? What were the mistakes of we ourselves? What are the policy errors or mistakes? What was wrong with the strategy? They look upon it. They do the self accountability in every sense. And obviously, that is something, instead of blaming others, that is really very important things. What we people do is that we start blaming the other people and we don't take the responsibility. This is the reason that we are not developing, progressing at all. Then the second thing which Amr bin Allah said, that they have the ability and the willingness to resist the injustice. They have the ability and the willingness and the commitment to resist the injustice. Number two. Number three. They do a lot of welfare work. They support the needy. Indeed, it is a great thing. They support the needy. They do a lot of welfare work. Although, as for the welfare work is concerned, nobody can ever do it the way Sayyidina Umar has done it. This is the reason that although Sayyidina Umar bin Al-Khattab lived here in this world, rule an area of the world, some 1.5 millennium back, 1,500 years back almost, approximately. But even as far today's Western world is concerned, the welfare laws in those countries are called the Umar laws. They know it, that it is the Umar who has started the welfare state concept. The concept of welfare state was given by whom? By Sayyidina Umar bin Al-Khattab, by none other than him. And he did that some 1,500 years back. Poverty was eradicated at that time. Poverty was eradicated at that time. By whom? By Sayyidina Umar Bin Alkhitab. During those areas which were occupied by the Muslims. And that is when Sayyidina Umar said that even a thirsty dog dies on a riverbank, Umar might be held responsible. I might be held responsible in the court of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala on the day of judgment. And that was, look upon this spirit, dear friends. If at all they are leading the world today, I think it is because of their own virtues, because of their own merits. We can look upon whatever is happening in Pakistan, whatever is happening in our societies. I think we are the worst kind of people morally, and we are the totally opposite of all that. Neither we are doing the self accountability at all, the first merit they had, nor we people have the willingness to resist the injustice. We don't do that at all. And thirdly, neither we support the people nor we do the welfare work. The very little amount of that is done, but overwhelming number of the people who have become billionaires while doing so many of the unethical things there in Pakistan, they hate to donate. They hate to donate, and though they don't even pay the taxes, they don't even pay the taxes properly. Thank you. Jazakallah.